17-17, State and number 12 Arizona State are deadlocked, but Arizona State threatening. They have the ball at the Mississippi State 2 in the midst of a 14-play, 95-yard drive that has taken 8 minutes and 39 seconds off of the fourth quarter clock. It's a microcosm of a much bigger story, Matt, in the second half, where Arizona State has dominated the game after Mississippi State dominated the first two quarters tonight.
Yeah, that's right. They've flipped the script physically at the line of scrimmage totally, and particularly against State's offense, which has been really non-existent in the second half completely. And, you know, the defense has been on the field the entire second half. No wonder you're getting tired up front and you've been shoved around a good bit, and you've contributed by not getting stops. But the offense has really not helped you. I think that's the biggest story, is the offense just totally drying up in the second half.
Levitt will work under center on the right hash at the Mississippi State 2-yard line. High backfield, gives it to Udo, running behind right tackle down to the 2, down to the 1, and they've stopped him. So that's going to bring up third down and goal. Travion Williams makes the stop for Mississippi State. And the Bulldogs will use another timeout here to stop the clock with 1:47.
Wow. Okay, so
let's stop them one more time and then try to force a field goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, what are they calling the team back out?
Well, the officials are huddled up talking about something. They have not announced that a timeout has been taken. The clock is stopped at 1:47.
Yeah.
They're going to bring both teams back out. Ball is spotted at the 1.
Well,
and waiting on Mr. Johns to give us some kind of explanation of what the discussion's about here.
And they're talking to Coach Levy about it as well, whatever this is. I don't know.
There's no flag, by the way, if you're wondering.
During the play, number 53's helmet came off. That was the reason why we stopped the clock. Mississippi State has chosen not to take a 10-second runoff. The clock will start on the snap, and Mississippi State still has one timeout remaining.
Okay, so you get to keep a timeout because the helmet came off of Josh Adkins, the offensive lineman. So now they've substituted up front. Jalen Clem, transfer from Kansas State, comes in to replace Adkins on the offensive line. It is third and goal from the 1 with 1:47 left, with Arizona State trying to break a 17-17 tie. Tyson, single receiver left, one-on-one with Kelly Jones. State may have 12 out there. They're trying to get somebody to run off.
Call a timeout, Coach.
Yeah, they've got one timeout left. Would it be worth burning it here to save the penalty?
Yeah, had to.
And now they have to take it.
Okay.
Coleman Hutzler all the way out there, or is that Jeff Levy to burn it?
30 seconds.
Levy burned it. They told him in the headset.
He was trying to get the attention of his team to get somebody to run off. And now a costly error here that costs you your final timeout.
Mississippi State second timeout.
So State uses its second. It still has one left. Yeah. Henry Johns told us earlier they had one left, but they had two. Now they have one. Third and goal from the 1 coming up, and they take a timeout here to avoid getting caught with 12 on the field. There have been some key moments tonight. Think back to a penalty on third down in less than a yard when they had the ball in Arizona State territory and a false start. Cost them 5 and killed a drive. Gave the ball back to Arizona State plus territory for their second touchdown of the half that tied it. Arizona State's earned every bit of this. 95 yards on 15 plays so far. Bulk of it on the ground. 14 rushes for 88. Just one pass for 12. And now the timeout. Here comes third and goal from the 1. Kanye Udo is the running back. Single setback. Levitt moves under center. 2 tight ends left. Single receiver is Tyson left. Give Udo, he got hit at the line. Second effort, diving, and I don't think he got there. He gets stuffed by Nick Mitchell to bring up 4th and goal.
Man, I'm talking about step through and
10 out of the half, Mississippi State.
Absolutely tattooed him.
141.
Mitchell taking on a blocker, but he's a yard deep and absolutely tattooed the running back.
So State takes its last time out to stop the clock at 1:41. Now, what does Kenny Dillingham do? Does he go for 6? on 4th and a yard, or does he bring the field goal team out? He brings out the field goal team. Jesus Gomez.
Stay off the kicker.
In between the hash marks. This will be an 18-yarder. Kicking to the north end into the students, trying to break a 17-17 tie. Good snap back. Hold is down. The kick is away, and this one is good. So Jesus Gomez connects on the field goal, and Arizona State leads for the first time tonight with 1:38 to go in the game. It's the Sun Devils 20 and Mississippi State 17. 18 yards officially on the field goal to cap a monster 17-play, 95-yard drive that took almost 9 minutes. But Matt, big play by State to hold them to 3. And now how does that change the complexion offensively now with no timeouts and 98 seconds left?
Well, the complexion is now that you can extend the game by tying this sucker up if you can get Kyle Ferry in field goal range. It's not going to take a touchdown to win it.
And speaking of Kyle Ferry, while I'm thinking of it, Kyle Ferry has said he is comfortable from 60. He connected from 55 at Southern Miss last week. He would have the wind at his back going toward the south end here if State can give him an opportunity to try and tie it. Arizona State 20, State 17. And Gomez, who just made the field goal from 18 yards, to kick it away right to left. Davon Booth and Johnny Daniels, the tandem waiting to return for State. Booth on the goal line, Daniels at the 5. They haven't had an opportunity to run one back tonight. Gomez sends it downfield. It's a squibber. And it'll be picked up by Daniels at the 10. Straight ahead 15. Gets to the 20 and spun down at the 22-yard line. 1:33 left in the game. And Mississippi State will have it at its own 22. Needing 3 to keep the game going.
Yeah, you work on this kind of stuff all the time. Jay Perry, you know, you go to practice on a Thursday, there's constant 2-minute drill situations, and you know what you're going to call when you go out here in these situations.
You know, Matt, that's exactly what the offensive coaches were just saying. Guys, we work on this every single day in practice. Let's go execute like we do in practice. Great point, Matt.
2 receivers left for State. Evans is in the slot on that side. Single receiver right is Thompson. Shotgun backfield. Booth is the running back. Chapin takes the snap. Throws over the middle. Complete to Booth. Up the numbers to the 30. Tripped up as he gets to the 32-yard line. Picks up 10 yards. Tackled by Cyrus Viaseu. Gain of 9. 2nd and 1. State going quickly without timeouts here. Chapin throws. That one is complete at the 40-yard line. What a fantastic catch made by Anthony Evans over there with a defender draped on his back. Gets tackled right where he caught it at the 41-yard line for a gain of 8. A bank first down for State with 1:04 left. Chapin under duress. Now has to run for it and gets 1 up to the 42-yard line. 56 seconds left. No timeouts for State. 2nd and 9, needing to get into field goal range, trailing 20-17. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Chapin takes the shotgun snap, a 4-man rush, throwing right, complete. Evans dropped it. He had it in his hands at the ASU 45. No one near him and drops it. 3rd down.
Can't have those drops. You know, it's been a day, too, where there's been a few more of those for Bulldog receivers than you'd like to see. You know, it's a concentration thing right there. He's trying to, you know, catch it and anticipate where I'm going to run and what the next move is. You just got to haul that thing in, get your first down, keep moving.
3rd and 9, clock stops with 41 seconds left. Arizona State leads it by 3 late in the 4th quarter. Traore, the tight end, in motion, slot right. Chapin throws
touchdown.
Right side. Thompson catches it inside the numbers 20. Angling left 10, 5, touchdown, Brennan Thompson. Wow! Davis-Wade Stadium explodes as the Bulldogs go back in front thanks to a bomb to Brennan. 23-20, Mississippi State with 30 seconds to play.
Everybody on the west side of Davis Wade Stadium saw Brennan turn loose and cut loose in the middle with no defense. I don't know what Arizona State's doing right there, but we appreciate it.
How about that? As Jeff Levy says, score quick, score from far. Check and check. Ferry to try and add the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down, and the kick is good.
Unbelievable.
Wow. 30 seconds left in the game, but Mississippi State, thanks to a 58-yard touchdown catch for Brennan Thompson, the second one for Thompson tonight, has the lead late with a chance to try and upset the number 12 team in the country.
Yeah, and Jay Perry, Kenny Dillingham is chewing the referees out over on his sideline. I don't know what it might be.
Yeah, I think probably he wanted some type of celebration penalty. Maybe, I'm obviously guessing. Obviously, we had a number of people out on the field. I thought we did a pretty good job of getting them off pretty quickly, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know if that's maybe what he's upset about. Or maybe he's just upset that his hotel stay was not good at the casino last night. And that, you know what, the cowbells in at the practice didn't work. Yeah. I don't know.
You gotta squib this thing to make them burn a few seconds. They have 2 timeouts. There's 30 seconds on the clock. That is enough time for them to run a few plays.
All right, so Kyle Ferry's going to kick here. And State's confused as it can be. Without a timeout here, they had 12 guys out there a moment ago, and I still think they've got one too many. They pulled another one off here. Play clock is at 7, and now Ferry kicks it. And it's a line drive that's going to go all the way through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona State players are shoving State players down there, I think trying to bait them.
Yeah.
And a nice job by Stonka Burnside, who took one of those 2-hand shoves to the chest to just walk away and not give up a penalty.
And what you've got to do right here defensively is you have to pressure the line of scrimmage. Okay, and you got to cover on the back end, make them throw it and complete it in front of you, and make them use a timeout. You're not worried about field goal range. You just can't let them get behind you.
Arizona State has 2 timeouts and 30 seconds, down 4. They have to find the end zone. Levitt in the gun, 1st and 10 from his own 25, ball on the left hash. Sam Levitt drops, rolling right, steps up. Throwing down the middle, intercepted. It's Washington for Mississippi State at the Arizona State 45, angling left to the 40. He slides down there, and the Bulldogs mob him. They mob him and chase him to the end zone down to our left. Sam Levitt's first mistake in the passing game tonight comes with 21 seconds left, and now Mississippi State gets it back and can go to work trying to kneel it down.
Who was that got a hand on him? It's Silla. Silla tipped the throw. He's pressuring on the right side of the defense.
The play was over. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 44 of the defense. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 4 of the defense. That is both of their first unsportsmanlike in the game. 15-yard penalty, first down.
That's all for celebration because they ran to the other end zone.
But who gives a flip?
What a play.
What a play.
Listen, and I speak as an outsider. I've told you that plenty of times. I didn't live it like you did and a lot of people did. State people have told me they have seen games like this. I saw a tweet earlier, pain incoming. But tonight, if you stayed and you believed, look at what could happen in 21 fateful seconds.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable is what it is.
In your life, if you're a State fan, have you ever been a part of something quite like the last 40 seconds of this game?
And I'm telling you, it's a program starter. That's what this is. If you can successfully take a couple of knees right here, it's a program starter.
Chapin is in the gun, but the Bulldogs are in victory formation. He takes the snap, he goes to work on the clock, and now he will kneel down back at the 38. Benches begin to empty. Water bottles getting tossed in the air. Arizona State's not going to stop it. Final 3 seconds run off, and you can wrap a ranked win in maroon and white. Mississippi State with late game heroics. A bomb from Blake Shapen to Brennan Thompson. More than half the field. Delivers a 24-20 win for Mississippi State over Arizona State. And the Bulldogs go to 2-0. The uprights down to our left, they're history. They're gone. The students have picked it up. They're running with the uprights. The crossbar's still there, but they're running into the center of the field. Fans just pouring on from everywhere onto Scott Field. Pure joy. That's the best way I can describe it, as Mississippi State finds a way to win its home opener against the number 12 team in the country. Everybody take a breath. We'll talk about more when Matt and I return to the booth in a moment. Final score, State wins 24-20 over number 12 Arizona State. This is Mississippi State football from Learfield.